Bueno amigos, yo y la Pitufa andamos lejos de casa. Estamos muy cercas a San Diego. Estamos en una ciudad que se llama San Clemente y vamos a recoger un auto. Estamos aquí a recoger el auto y mi amigo Omead vive aquí en la playa. Básicamente se ve allá atrás el mar. Y este es el Corolla que se hizo muy famoso por estar en un video de los Hoonigans. Vamos a enseñarle un clip. Killed it, bro. You did a good job.
Dude, that was fun. If you put your finger on the gold thing and then finger on that other contactor across over there, that's positive and negative.
This is dangerous. Is that your fan?
Yeah.
Holy crap, Omead. You're freaking crazy.
This has an inline handbrake, so I know the difference of how it feels. The other one is like, you don't have the inline stuff, so when you press the handbrake, your foot pedal.
It doesn't feel it on the foot. Yeah. Well, this thing is electric. It's incredible. That's the thing we took apart.
Yeah. I'm almost.
It had a cage when we took it apart?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It has a partial cage. It's not like, it has like a single door bar.
Enough to do some tandems with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, run us through this thing.
So
what do we got here?
We got the fuel pressure regulator out back over there, the air motive. We got the oil overflow over here. We have the obviously the power steering stuff right here. This is the e-brake. The extra e-brake.
This is where you put fluid?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a trip.
It's a motorcycle reservoir, so that you don't have to have it inside the car. So you don't have fluids going inside. Yeah, everything's engine bay.
Are you running a power steering cooler?
Oh, there's one cooler right here.
Is it just
power steering cooler.
Is it just hanging out?
Yeah, there's a power steering cooler right up front.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
They do have a power steering cooler.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, me and this guy both like to cook our power steering. Like to chuck the wheel really hard, huh?
Right. I think that we might have kept that because we decided power steering and engine is not really two of the same thing that you have to throw away.
Yeah. So I might do AN fittings on all of this.
Oh, that would be legit looking.
Yeah, because I'm even on my SC300, I did AN fittings on all my power steering. And I see a big crinkle here, but your frame rails are straight, huh?
Yeah, all the frame rails are within 1 millimeter of tolerance.
Uh-huh.
So even if it looks crinkly, it's still within the 1 millimeter. There's a license plate underneath the seat.
I see it. So I can street drive this. Do you think I should retune it before I drive it?
The tune on it honestly was actually pretty legit before, but if you like to have it tuned to your specifications, I would, because it runs a little bit rough on idle, but not like terrible. It's just not as smooth as like a standard vehicle. It's a little bit rich on idle.
And they did the cage to the FD spec? They did 095 or they went thicker?
It's 120 wall, I think. I don't know. Maybe it was 195. I forget it.
I always do the minimum. It looks a little bit chunky.
It is. It's a little bit bigger than. I want a little bit larger than spec just for safety. I usually go a little bit higher than the spec.
Yeah.
Because of over engineering things.
It's all good.
The amount of crashing that I like to do and bashing that we do, I figured safer.
Yeah.
Sorry. Rears are the Volks that it came with our 18 by 10s. I usually fit 275 tires on there, but Achilles didn't have 275 tires when they were sponsoring me. They only had 265 as the biggest size they were offering in the sponsorship program. So that's what's on all four are 265. So it's a square setup front and back.
265 front and rear?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
You can see the dual calipers.
These are Supra, both?
Both NA Supra rear calipers, which is really all you need for drifting. You don't need the big TT Supra brakes to go drifting unless you're going time attack, and then in that case, yeah, it overcooks it because you need a lot of slowing down, a lot of heating up.
This is proof that Omead is crazy.
Yeah, this is proof that Adams Motorsports Park is not kind to wheels.
Oh, what are these? That's old cage?
Old cage, yeah. We used to have an old. This is the fourth cage this car has had.
Holy crap.
Because the first cage was absolutely garbage. I had to cut it out myself. Second cage was slightly better. It went way too thick. You could see the wall thickness here. It's 120 wall, but it was too small in diameter.
Oh.
So it wouldn't pass tech in most places. So cut that one out. The third one was an iteration of this cage that's in here right now, but also didn't pass tech, so cut that one out. But since this one, like, at one of the events they made me weld all this like last minute in. It's kind of hard to cut it out. It has all lines to do E85.
Really?
Yeah.
But it needs injectors to do it.
No, it has the injectors too. And I used to do E85 on the car and used to make a shit ton of power. But the corrosion and all that good stuff, we scrapped that idea. Had to swap out all the lines again after changing it, and just had to get the fuel injectors cleaned out. And to build the motor and get built internals, then you could easily get to 800 900 horsepower.
All day.
750 is like, if you have a built motor, if you have like Brian Crowder internals or whatever you decide to put inside, then the motor could essentially go to 1,000. But
That'd be the goal. That is the goal, to one day have to run that much.
1,000 horsepower.
Yeah.
You gotta get it back in the 1,000 horsepower club with all the big leagues over there, right? Your relays, right under here, you have So this is where you have your fuses for your main engine fuses right here, and back here are your switch fuses right on top of this painless switches that we have over here. So you kind of have to reach your hand behind the switches, and there will be little fuses, same like standard fuses that we have here, but all really easily accessible. And always want to wait till that timer goes off before driving the car. That's your A&R gauge telling you warming up. So never drive the car when that's still counting down from 20. That's just a quick way to know that your A&R gauge is booting up. It has its own internal computer that boots up, and then it starts going. If you ever forget to look here, you have the same gauge right here, the A&R, and then
So what is it at right now?
12.5 is idling, but that's only because it's still cold. When it gets warmer, it'll go around 11.5. You have your boost pressure right here. You're gonna have your water temp right here and your air temp right here.
What about oil?
Oil temp's not on here.
Okay.
But this is all you can on the race pack.
Yeah.
You can have, I think, up to 6 menus, and if you want, you could use one of the switches on that to make it so that it does. You can dial through the menus.
What's the red line?
Red line, it has a rev limiter. I think I put the rev limiter before 7, like 7,000 RPM.
Así es, amigos. Aquí viene Omead en el Supra. Gotcha, bro. It's okay to cry, Omead.
I mean,
It's okay. It's okay to give it a hug and say goodbye, old friend.
yeah, can you take a picture of me, at least taking one more like body pose?
Hold on, and 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Mucho tiempo más tarde.
Bueno, amigos, vamos llegando a la casa, ya es muy tarde. De atrás está el auto. Mañana les vamos a enseñar qué tiene. No solo yo, que no tengo tanta experiencia con este tipo de autos, pero un tuner que es un pro y que tiene mejor ojo que yo.